Hi, everybody. Amanda Bonanza here. When Lilith and I started doing this podcast back in the fall, September, or whenever we started doing it, we very much we set out to do something fun, to do something funny, and I think we did. I think we still are, but it's recent events like here in the United States have like made it pretty difficult to do this. And it's fucking bad. It's fucking really bad right now, and it's not gonna get better. The next thing, this thing that we're showing you, the thing that you're watching, is something we would normally not put out. Like it's not a thing we would normally do, but like I think it's too important to not do it. Sorry, shit's so fucking heavy. I can't. I don't have an answer. I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna leave. Like I have to leave the country. I have to flee the country for my life. Like it's not hyperbolic to say that what's happening now is not in any way different than what was happening in Germany in the 1930s. This is the exact same thing, and it's in many ways much worse. So stay here at your own peril. But if I were you, I would start making plans to flee and get out by any means necessary. Sorry. So you said something, I think it was last week,
Yeah.
and I took a stance against it.
Uh-oh.
And basically, you were saying that maybe we should do an episode about like the shit that's going on and like a
Uh,
serious one.
I said maybe in the future we might have to have discussions on that.
Because I'm
Um,
coming around to that because I feel like
yeah,
shit every day and I'm fucking
yeah,
it gets worse. Like I hear the news and I'm just like fuck. And I'm having a harder and harder time being fucking funny in the
yeah,
face of this shit. Like I'm really scared.
yeah.
Like and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I mean I'm at the point now where like I don't make any money. I'm definitely quitting this job that I
Okay.
have before July because July 1st kicks and like I got the one thing I know for sure about the future of this job, like it's unclear whether I'm going to get a raise or not. Like
Yeah.
and like I might get a 30% raise, which is outrageous and that would be good. I probably won't and I may get like a 3% raise, but no one knows because that depends on like legislature shit. But the
Ugh.
one thing that's sure is payroll sent me a letter saying that effective July 1st, a new a new like insurance gets charged to my I have to start paying for it. So my what I know for sure is that July 1st my I
Take
actually
home
get
pay
paid
is going
less.
down. Yeah.
Like yeah, that's the only thing that's certain is that I'm going to get less money effective July 1st. And so I'm going to quit before that. Like I'm not sticking around for that nonsense, like that horse shit. Blah for that. But like, I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But what I do know for sure is I have like a year, a little less than 2 years, a year and a half really,
Yeah.
to like make money.
Yeah.
Like I have to, that's what I have to concentrate on. I have to make money, like
Yeah.
by whatever means necessary at this point. And so I'm gonna try through the rest of this year to make that money through legitimate means. Like,
Hmm.
and if I don't, then it's illegitimate means. And that means whatever I have to do because I got to get the fuck out of this country before I'm not sticking around for fucking genocide. Like, I'm not doing it. And it's
Sure.
clearly coming. It's
Yeah.
clearly coming. Like, and so I have to have, like, I need at least $20,000 to go, like just to have it, just
Yeah.
because I can get to Canada, I can get to Mexico, like I can get to Europe, but like once I'm there, I'm fucked,
Yeah. What
and
do you
I
do?
need I need something to have like so that I'm not and like, something like Mexico might not be the worst place to be because the cost of living is bad. But I mean, there's all sorts of weird problems everywhere. Like that,
Oh
there's no
yeah.
safe place to go. Like parts of Europe are good, but Europe's fucking expensive and everywhere is running out of water and food. And when that shit happens, like, we're the first on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Like no matter where we are, like people don't like us. Like, and so like it doesn't matter. Like when shit gets real, like which it is, like I mean it's approaching and like it's clear that no one's going to do anything here. It's just like by default eventually the Republicans are going to be in charge and that'll be it. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Like it's like they might lose the next election by a razor thin margin, but the fact that it's a fucking coin flip every two
The
years,
fact that it's even razor thin is
yeah, that's it's
fucking
not okay. Like
crazy.
that in and of itself is indicative that it's inevitable. Like
Yeah.
it's like you can't keep winning coin flips. Eventually the coin falls the wrong way and that's it. And once it does, it's over. Like there's no
Yeah,
coming
because
back from it.
they're just
Like
going to
they'll
instill
never let go.
they're just
They'll
going to
never let
instill
go.
everything
Like
they can to keep it the way it
yeah.
is. Yeah.
No, they will absolutely take over 100% authoritarian Nazi style because they are Nazis. They're literal. They're insane. In a way, they're worse than Nazis. Like at least like the Nazis like. Well, I'm not gonna say anything good about Nazis. Nazis
Yeah.
suck. Like it's like there's nothing good to
I was
say.
wondering where that was going.
Well, it's like the old saying, like at least the trains ran on time. Like it's like they don't here. Like we don't have
What
infrastructure
trains?
here.
What
Like
trains are
yeah,
you
what
talking about?
trains?
Oh yeah,
Like we don't
it's
even
like
have that.
they're
Like
they're
yeah,
not
it's
even
like
promising to save the economy. They're just like,
no, the
no,
only thing
we're
they're
just gonna crash it
guaranteeing is that they're
harder.
gonna make it worse.
They're
Like
gonna
it's just
crash it into the rock.
wild. Like how does anyone think that's a good way to go? I don't get it. And how is it 50-50 every time? It's like they're completely abysmal plans. Like how like we've been steadily getting implementing more and more right-wing policies from like 1980 till now, and
Yeah.
also at the same time it's been getting measurably and visibly worse like the
And
entire
no,
time.
and everyone's
And
just
their
like, must
solution
be
to
because
that
of
is to
gay
just go,
marriage.
it's because we aren't going harder in that direction,
Yeah.
like that direction that we've been really going hard and has clearly directly correlated with things getting worse. Like let's do it harder. That's if we go all the way, then that's definitely going to fix it. But they're not interested in fixing anything anymore. Now they just want power.
Yeah.
And that's all it is anymore because they're just Nazis
We
now. It's
need to make the economy trickle down harder. Come
right? Like
on.
I mean it's just like I can't do it. Like I already hate it here, and the fact that like genocide is like just on the fucking table now. Like it's just like oh, and then no one's fucking talking about it. Like it's like oh, but they're worried about a fucking balloon. A balloon. That's the big fucking news. Like every fucking news channel is like, oh, there's a fucking balloon. Oh no, it's from China. There's a balloon from China. Oh no, what the fuck are we going to do? That's a fucking national crisis. Never mind that half the fucking government wants to genocide 10% of the fucking population. Like that's not big news. That yeah, well, all those Republicans, boy, well, agree to disagree, I suppose. Like it's like what the fuck? Like I can't deal with this shit anymore. I gotta go. Like I'm done. I give up. Like and so like I said, one way or another, that's my plan at this point. Is like just make money, just make money and just get enough to leave. And whether I have the money or not, I'm leaving. Like
Mhm.
like that's what's happening. And so I want to have a little money, but if I have to Sound of Music it over the border, that's what I'll do. Like, and boy, I don't want to be a fucking homeless person in Canada, but like that's better than being in a camp here. Like, because they will take everything. And you know,
Mhm.
fuck. I hate it. I hate it, Lilith.
I know. I'm sorry, Boo.
Fucking hate it. Well, like, not like you're happy about it. I don't know
I
how
mean,
you
I'm not
do it.
pleased. No.
Right. Like, I don't understand it. It's like, and that's like, and the thing is like, it's not most people. Like, it's not like really there. It's like, it's this it's this loud, obnoxious,
It's the vocal
insane
minority.
minority.
It's the
But they're
same people who
so
show up
fucking
at
belligerent,
school board meetings and they,
and they just like
and
go
they
crazy.
just
Yeah.
loud, and then people are just like, well, what are you gonna
We
do?
got to give them something. It's like, no, you
No,
don't.
you
Like,
don't have to
that's
give
the
them
thing.
anything.
It's like, not only do you should mock them and make fun of them. And like, that's the thing is this whole, like, like none of this is working. Like they're exploiting the weaknesses of our system. And like, that needs to
Well,
be
I've said this
fucking
before.
stopped.
It's
Like,
like
yeah,
democracy works as long as we all agree to play by the rules. And one thing we learned under Donald
right.
Trump is that if someone doesn't play by the rules, there's nothing in place to stop that from happening.
Well, there's lots of things in place. There were a
There
million
really
things
isn't.
they
There
could.
really isn't
No,
things
there
in
were. They
place.
could have arrested him and thrown him in prison on the spot for any of the crimes that he committed. When he violated the Constitution multiple times, they could have gotten rid of him, and they didn't. They're still fucking investigating January 6th. That was like 2 years ago. They're still like, what are they going to find? Are they
It's 2 years,
what new evidence is going to come up to like make it so, oh, this happened. We all saw what fucking happened. We all know what's the investigation going on about? Like, what are you going to find some great new evidence that's going to reveal that they did what we all saw them do? Like what? Like, do something, but they won't. They never will, because they don't want to do anything. They're posturing. Like, this is their way to like win their next election, because they're still thinking in terms of like, oh, American politics back and forth. How do we beat them in the midterms? Blah blah blah. And they're not thinking in terms of these are Nazis taking over the fucking government, and like they're going to kill you too, but you're too dumb to understand that. Like, you're just not first on the chopping block. But like, that's the thing with Nazis is they get there eventually, because they don't have a solution for anything. All they are is kill the enemy that we made up. And so as long as there's and as soon as you get rid of one enemy, there has to be another enemy, and there will keep being an enemy. And it'll start with trans people, and then it'll be gay people, and then it'll be Jews, and then it'll be black people, and then it'll be Mexican people, and then it'll be Asian people, and then it'll be Middle
the wrong
Eastern
kind
people.
of Christian.
The wrong kind of Christians. Like, then it'll be poor people, and then it'll be like, it'll just keep going, and then it'll be leftists. Like, then it'll be Democrats, then it'll be centrists. Like, it will eventually get to someone that's not them. Like, and even they'll even infight. They'll even throw their own up on the fucking into the meat grinder just to feed the power machine. Like, they'll do it.
I mean, they already are. They already are falling apart. I mean,
like, they don't give a shit.
I saw a thing today where like someone in Wyoming proposed a bill, a Republican, that had a minimum marriage age for marriage of 18, and far right Wyoming, Republicans were like, well, this is against family and against
yeah, of course, they
parental.
love family.
It's all of a sudden like, a child can't decide to transition until they're 25, but they can get married at 14.
Right. Well, because they want to fuck them.
They do. They do.
Yeah, they are pedophiles. Like, they are. Like,
but they also want to fuck trans people though.
Oh yeah, they want to fuck everybody. They're like, that's the thing about them, is like they don't actually have any principles. Oh, like, oh, what are you saying their stance? Like, I mean, the notion that they have an ethical leg to stand on, or have for the last 20 years, is preposterous. And anyone that acknowledges that, or like pretends that fallacy is real, is part of the fucking problem. It's like, and they are, and that's the thing, is like, it would be one thing if I thought there was any sort of force fighting against it, but there's not. There's like half the government wants to fucking straight up genocide us, and the other half doesn't really care about that much.
The other side doesn't want to play identity. They don't want to play identity politics.
We don't like that. We don't agree with that. But we're, in the end, we're not trans.
We're gonna lose the midterms if we fight for that.
We need that Panera Bread strategy. Oh, like, yeah. Like, and so, like, fuck it. Like, it's like there's no future here. There's no future. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck.
I mean, I wish I could tell you someplace to go, but it's not like
isn't. Like, I mean, Canada's really better for sure.
Yeah, it's like, not that much
for
better.
Sure, it's better. It's not. There's not this. Like, this is bad. Like, this is pretty much as bad as it gets. Like, we're the only country that's. I mean, we're still the only country that you can't go to the fucking doctor. Like, every other country, you can go to the fucking doctor. Like, you don't even have to be a citizen. You can just go. Because they figured that much out, that, like, people should be able to go to the fucking doctor.
Sure.
Like, every other country. Like,
I was thinking more
Liberia.
for trans people.
Well, even for that, there's less dangerous places. That's for sure.
Like, right now, you're currently safer in California than you are in any other country.
I don't agree with that. I think, like, in the Netherlands, you're probably safer. Anywhere in Northern or Western Europe, France, like, like, I mean, but that's the thing, is you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Like, there isn't a safe place to go, but like
Transylvania. Yeah, I got you to laugh. The Transylvania joke always gets you. I love it.
I mean, fucking, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like,
Okay.
I don't know. That's the thing is I don't know. Like, but I can't. Like, yeah, right now it's safer in California until the federal government says it's illegal to be trans. And what are they going to do? Gavin Newsom is going to like not obey the federal government. Like he's going to say, oh, that's not right. And then he's going to let the police fucking raid houses. Like he's not going to stop anything. Same thing with Washington. Like they're not going to do anything. They'll shake their finger and say, we don't agree with this. And then they'll let it happen because that's what they always do. Like, so
No, we
it's
just
safe
saw it a few years
now.
ago when they were locking kids down in cages down at the border, and it was just like,
Right. This is bad.
what are you gonna
Even though
what are you
we
gonna
did
do
it
about
too.
it?
They did it too.
Yeah, they're
Like,
like,
like Obama did it too. Like that's the thing is like Trump was definitely demonstrably worse at it, like and more cruel and more hideous, but also more visible. Like and
I mean,
so it's like
that was really just the test run. It's like, well, we locked kids in cages for 4 years, and like no one really did anything about it. And like now we'll get the kids
right.
out of there, and we'll put the trans people in, and
Well, no,
no one will do
everything up
anything
to
about it. Yeah,
every step of the way has been a test run.
yeah.
That's what when you fucking do a coup and like it fails and you don't pay any penalty for it, that's called a training exercise.
That lady,
That's what that
that
is.
lady did
Like
like
you think they're
six
not
months.
going
What
to
are you
do
talking
that
about?
again? Like what do you like? Yeah, like oh the fucking Jamiroquai man went to prison and like, but he got like organic meals. Like it's like at least that they had and like Kyle Rittenhouse is a celebrity. The
Did you
big
see
fucker.
that?
I sure did.
I laughed at that for a solid five
Well,
minutes.
because it is, because he does, because he is that. Like, I mean, he is a pig. Like,
You're
he's
like,
a
what?
pig in every sense of the word. Like, it's like he's a fucking bootlicking fucking cop dick sucking fucking pig. Like, and a murderer. He's also
Uh,
a murderer.
he's also going to be a congressman in 3 or 4 years,
Oh
so
yeah, for
go
sure.
with
Yeah,
that.
no, we're all in trouble. We're all in real bad shape here, Lilith. Like, I don't want to be around. I don't want to do it. Like, just I mean, North makes sense. Like North makes sense. Canada's fucking not perfect, but it's better. It's demonstrably better than here, like in every measurable way. Like but I mean, not only just like geopolitically, like and economically, like it's like Canada is also like has water and like is going to be less affected by climate change than than the warmer places in the world.
Yeah.
Like and it's going to be, Canada is still Canada and it's like it's still going to be, but there's a lot of space in Canada. Like I've been to Canada and I've been north in Canada. Like there's room. Like there's things you can do. Like but like there's places to run to.
Yeah.
Like, but like, there's not here. I mean, there are here, like, but
Yeah.
not really. You can't really escape the long arm of Johnny Law and the long arm of fascism anywhere in the. There's spots you can go where you'll be less likely to be found. Like you can live off the grid in places like Wyoming and Montana, parts of Colorado, and even parts of Washington.
Yeah.
Not really though. Like there's nowhere on the coast. Like everywhere's on the grid here.
Yeah.
Canada, the grid is like the border, like 100 kilometers next to the border, and then up north of that, just fucking free range, whatever. Like it's like it, and it's it's the second largest landmass in the world as far as the country goes. So it's like there's a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like that's kind of my thoughts. It's like Canada seems like the most obvious choice, and it's not. It's definitely worse than it was in like the 60s and the 70s when like all the people like fled the draft and stuff, but it's essentially the same principle.
Yeah.
Like they had to do the same thing. It's like fuck, I got drafted. That's what fucking Hart did. Like they fucking got fucking drafted and they fucking ran to Canada. They gave up everything they had and they fucking went to Canada. Now you can buy a house for a pack of camels and 3 buttons, but like it's a little different.
Yeah.
There was like no shortage of fresh water and like like stuff like that, but like I mean they still did that. Like they did pack up and leave and abandon their country and with no real hope of ever coming back, and it got better here. And it will get better eventually, but we're going to have to get through this Nazi shit, and I don't want to be around when they do it. Great show.
Welcome to Girl Dick with Ted Cruz.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, I thought you were gearing up to like maybe talk us on a recording today.
No, I can't. We have to do stuff.
We have to do stuff.
We have to do stuff. We need to.
Yeah.
It's just, this is where I'm at. It's not going to get better. It's like, this isn't a past. This isn't a phase. This isn't a bout of depression. Like, this is the fucking world we live in, or the country we live in, and the world. And it sucks. It sucks here. I fucking hate America. I fucking hate this country. And I'm not even, no bones about it. I fucking hate the United States of America. I think it's a shitty fucking place. And I don't want to be here anymore. Like, and there's nowhere for me to go. I don't know anybody. Friend of mine is having a birthday party in Berlin. Maybe I'll fucking go to it and not come back. You know, it's in May. Like, I don't have any money. I don't have a way. I have enough. I could get a plane ticket. I could go to Berlin and go to a birthday party and try and make friends at a birthday party and be like, need a place to live. I ain't got no money or no skills and no stuff. I didn't bring any things and I don't have any money. And like, I don't know how to code. So what do you got for me? Also, I need meds.
Also, I need meds or I'm going to get real cranky real fast.
Oh, I'm already cranky.
I can tell.
This is how I've been living basically since that Trump DeSantis speech.
That's fair.
Like, it's just like, I can't. I was like, it's fucking bad. It's fucking bad.
I know.
And it's like, it's ramping up. It's like everywhere I go, it's like people are like, oh, you know, I don't have a solution for it. Like, I don't know what to do.
You don't have to have a solution.
I guess you're right. Like, I can
don't.
approach it like Alan Watts and just like let things happen. Like,
well,
I guess I
no,
can
but
do
like
that.
you don't have to.
Like,
you don't have to. It's you know you have to take care of yourself like you are. But you know the solution to I don't have the solution either.
no,
I'm just gonna do what I can to help.
Well, no, the Republicans do, and it's kill all the trans
No, they
people.
do have
That's
a
their
plan.
solution.
No, that's not really a solution.
Well, they think it is. But kill everybody that's not like them. That's their solution. That's gonna fix things. It's gonna make things better is when they genocide people. That always makes things better. That always makes a country good. That's how they're gonna make America great. Remember when we were genociding everybody? That's when America was great. Let's do that again.
Remember when large swaths of the country didn't feel safe just being outside?
Yeah,
that's when America was the best.
That's when it was great.
Never trust a white person who wants to talk about a time in the past when America was amazing.
Or just anyone. Like, the past has been terrible for everyone.
Well, yeah, but a white person
I know. I mean, I hate to interrupt, but like, I mean, that's the wild thing.
But I mean, if some old person of color, gay person was talking about how great the 60s were, I'd be inclined to think and hear what they thought was so great about it. But if a white guy was like the 50s, you just stop right there, cowboy. No one wants to hear it.
You can smoke a pipe and your wife would bring you your slippers and wash her feet for you. It was great.
I saw a video the other day, like some mom posted of her like training her daughters to like basically wait hand and foot on her husband to get them ready for when they were married. Yeah. Like, he came home, sat in his recliner, kicked his shoes off, and the girl came and picked up the shoes and took him to the front of the house. And then he was shaving, and she came up behind him and like washed his sink out. It's like, you're a grown ass man. Wipe your whiskers out of your own fucking sink.
Why would you need to when you have a slave?
Yeah, actually, he's got 2 daughters. He's got 3 slaves.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah. Make America great again. That's when it was fantastic.
Oh man.
That's the wild thing is like, even if we like the idea that like that whole, I mean. This is, of course, ignoring the fact that it's a slogan and they don't believe in anything at all, and definitely nothing they say. But let's take it at face value. It's like the plan for like the future is to recreate the past.
Recreate the past.
That's the most insane notion. Like that. Like it's like even if it was like physically like, according to the laws of physics, impossible to do that. It's just not like you can't just do that with an iron fist. We're gonna be like the fucking 50s, and you're gonna do it, and then if you're not, we're gonna fucking crush you.
I think it would be great, and America would be great if we went back to the 50s and dug out those old tax brackets and those tax laws, and we implemented those 50s taxes again, and then we recalculated what the minimum wage to CEO wage was in like the 50s, and we make sure that's what it is now. Fuck, America would be great, but they're not talking about that.
They're not interested.
They're not interested in that part.
They just like the Jim Crow and the sexism.
They're just like no, people today are lazy. It wasn't the fact that they got paid more in the 50s and were able to buy a house for 2 toothpicks and a quarter. It was the fact that people today are lazy. And
you could buy a 3-bedroom house working part-time at a gas station.
Working part-time at a gas station.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, yeah, no, we're all for bringing that back. Let's bring that back. If that's what you mean, then let's bring that back. But that's not what you mean.
No, that's not what they mean.
That's not what they mean at all.
No, they want Jim Crow. That's what they want.
That's what they want. They want queer people to die and black people to disappear.
Yep, that's it. To be like legally inferior.
Yeah.
I know. That's what made America great.
That was
according to them.
Yeah.
I didn't get this flash of light from the window.
It is just like right on your. I'm trying to
get the David Bowie effect.
I
just hold my head just like this. It's like, yeah, Ziggy Stardust, baby.
Nice.
Yeah, they're just gonna fucking live with it. Yeah, I don't know, honey. I don't know what to do. Just at this point, fuck. Anyone out there? Hey, write in girldickwithted@gmail.com. Write in your ideas. I can make some fucking money. Get the fuck out of here. Me all the help I can get. Anyone out there got a place for me to stay or a job for me, or a way to make money outside of the United States? Let me know.
Outside the United States. Okay.
girldickwithted@gmail.com. Let Amanda Bonanza into your country. I'll be there before you know it. So be there in a month.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah. The first chance I get. Oh. It's I have till January 2025. Really.
I mean, November 2024, you should probably have everything set by then.
Oh, for sure. I have to have shit set now. I'm in that's what I'm saying. That's how long I have to pull the trigger. I have New Year's. It has to be by New Year's. It's New Year's Day. Pow. See ya. And that depends. It does depend how the presidential elections go. We might be able to push it off for another 2 more years, because it won't matter because if Congress does it. That's the other thing, because if Congress, if they get both the House and the Senate, they'll get rid of the 2/3 thing for impeaching, and then they'll just impeach and replace. They'll do that.
And then Joe Manchin will be like, what? We're supposed to reach across the aisle. And you're
I mean, he's a Republican spy. He's not a Democrat. He is a Republican. I think he is literally a Democratic, a Republican spy. He's just there to I don't know what he doesn't give a shit. So long as the coal
bringing
money
those valuable coal jobs to West Virginia.
Yeah, he just wants that coal. He just wants that bribe money. That's all he cares about. Lives
on his yacht.
Or lives wherever the fuck he wants.
No, he basically, when he's in DC, he has a yacht that he lives on.
Of course. Why not? Why wouldn't you? I would.
Why wouldn't you? West Virginia, famous yachting state.
Yeah. Fuck him. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Ugh. God, this isn't any fun.